Hi, my name is Gulam and I am from Soft City. I'm your instructor for teaching of front-end development using HTML. I welcome you in the new video of HTML in which I will elaborate you about different tags of HTML in details, and we should also do some practical work to understand the aspects of different tags. So start our tutorial with the quotations. What is the quotations in the HTML? The quotations consists of block quote, Q, abbr, abbreviation, address, site, and BDU, bidirectional HTML elements. Here is an example of quote. We can say this quote because it shows all spacing around everywhere and properly indent. So now move forward to our next slide, and in this slide we should learn block quote. What is block quote? The HTML block quote element defines a section that is quoted from another source. Browser usually indent block quote elements. Here is an example of block quote at the bottom. You can see there are some text that is derived from the site. Attribute is equal to http://www.worldwildlife.org/index/index.html. After that we have Q tag. And what is Q tag? What is the use of Q tag? The HTML Q tags defines a short quotation. Browsers normally insert quotation marks around the quotation. So if we like to add a quotation around your text, you can use this. So now let's see live example of Q tag. For this I will create notepad file, new notepad file. For this click on file button, then click on save as, select your folder. My folder is learn HTML. Name that file like I would name that HTML quotation, colors, links and CSS dot HTML, and save this file. After saving, the file of that name of that file is changed. So we have to create new, then create file, save as, and select the folder learn HTML. Now name will be HTML quotation, links, colors, CSS and dot html and press the save button. Now our file is saved inside our learn HTML folder. You can see we have this file like HTML quotation, colors, links, CSS. Now let's type the basic tags. For this I will type doc type HTML. After that I have HTML parent tag. Inside this I have head with starting and closing tag. Inside head tag I have title tag with starting and closing tag. Inside title tag I would place some name like HTML quotations, links and colors. After head tag we have body tag. Inside body tag we have heading tag with starting tag and ending tag of h1 and content goes here, that is this is a heading. After that we have p tag with starting and closing tag. This is a paragraph with some details of HTML links and colors. Now let's see our first tag, that is cute, and type here q tag with starting and closing tag. Q should be inside angular less than and greater than signs. Now save the file by pressing Ctrl+S or this icon, and for checking output you should remember now that where we have to go. We have to go to our learn HTML folder and find that file that we have created now and open with Google Chrome. Now you can see we have in the tab HTML quotations, links and colors, local or shared files. Inside this I have a tag with the heading, this is a heading, and after that I have this is a paragraph with some detail of HTML links and colors. Q tag, you can see before paragraph word we have starting quotation and after links we have ending quotation, because I placed Q tag before paragraph and end after links word. So now let's see another tags. Next tag is abbreviation. What is abbreviation? ABBR is used for abbreviations. The HTML ABBR tag defines an abbreviation of an acronym like HTML, CSS, Mr., DR, ASAP, ATM. Marking abbreviations can give useful information to browsers, translation systems, and search engines. Here is the tip. Use the global title attribute to show the description for the abbreviation acronym when you mouse over the element. Now let's see the result of abbreviation. For this, I will go to my HTML file that I have typed in my notepad++. Inside this, I will type, first I remove Q tag, and then I will type ABBR and the ABBR tag. Inside this we have some text like WHO. Inside abbreviation starting tag we have to define attribute, that is title. Title is equal to World Health Organization. So basically abbreviation is used for abbreviate the words. WHO here stands for World Health Organization. So now save our file by pressing Ctrl+S, and for checking output we will go to our browser and refresh our page. For refreshing we will use this icon or command, that is Ctrl+R. I press that. When I mouse over on this text WHO, you can see at the bottom we have World Health Organization. World Health Organization. So now you can understand properly what is the use of the abbreviation tag. Now let's go back to our slides and try to learn next tag, that is address tag. What is address tag? How we use address tag? What is the functionality of address tag? In this example I will teach you the use of address tag by doing some practice in editor and showing the results in the output screen like Google Chrome. So HTML address for contact information. The HTML address tag defines the contact information for the author, owner of a document or an article. The contact information can be an email address, URL, physical address, phone number, social media handle, etc. The text in the address element usually renders in italic, and browsers will always add a line break before and after the address element. So it's same like we have studied a tag in previous video, that is pre-tag, P-R-E, pre-tag. If we want to display same text that we written on our notepad file in the browser, we can use address tag. So now let's see live function of address by going to our HTML file of Notepad++, and here I will type address with starting and closing tag. Inside address I will type some text like written by John Doe, visit us at example.com, but like your address, your phone number. Like I will type Muhalla, my address is Muhalla Gulshan Rahman Colony near Zulaiha Textile Mill. After that I will place BR tag. You should remember in pre-tag we don't use a BR. Pre-tag automatically render the text in the new line, but here we have to write. After I will type my email address, that is gm422992@gmail.com, and type BR tag again. After that I will type my school name in which I teaching, Government Primary School Shah Road, and after that I will type BR tag, and after I will type my city name with my province and with my country name. My city name is Gujarat, and my province name is Punjab, and my country name is Pakistan. After that, at the end I will type my phone number, that is +92347158387, and write BR tag and save this by pressing Ctrl+S or going to that icon. For checking output, I will go to browser again and refresh the browser by pressing this icon button, or what command use for refresh the page remembers in your mind, that is Ctrl+R. So Ctrl+R. Wow, you can see this is my address that is displayed inside address tag, and it is automatically italic and properly indented. So this is the use of address tag. In this way we can use address tag. Now go back to our next slide for studying some more tags. Now the next tag is site tag. What is site tag? What is the use of site tag? What is the purpose of site tag? HTML site for work title. The HTML site tag defines the title of a creative work, a book, a poem, a song, a movie, a painting, a sculpture, etc. A person's name is not the title of a work. The text in the site element usually renders in italic by default. Below is the example of site tag. We will saw the output of that example live by going to our notepad++ file and remove this all thing first, and then type p tag with starting and closing tag. Text would be something that you like. The paragraph is used for explanations. So I will use site tag before and after paragraph and see what happened to text of the paragraph. First we have to save. For saving we will enter Ctrl+S, and for seeing output we will go to our browser and hit Ctrl+R. Now you can see the text that is typed inside p tag. The paragraph is used for explanations, but the paragraph word only is the italic and all other words are in the default gets the default behaviors. So this is the use of site tag in p tag, means in paragraph tag. So now let's go back to our next slide. In our next slide we will cover BDO tag, that is stands for bidirectional override. What is meant by bidirectional override? What is the purpose of bidirectional override? BDO stands for bidirectional override. The HTML BDO tag is used to override the current text direction. Below is the example that is elaborate about BDO. We will see the output of that example in our live environment. For this I will go to my notepad++ file and first remove some previous tag and place some text here. Again the paragraph is used for explanations. I will use here inside BDO tag with the starting and closing tag. One thing is noticed here that most of the tags have starting tag and ending tags. Some tags that is empty tags like BR, IMG, image, HR. So you should learn these type of things in your mind. What is the use of BDU? Basically, it is used for direction of the text, from where text would be displayed on our browser. By default, the text is displayed from left to right, like you see on your screens. From left, the paragraph is used for explanation. If I changed dir attribute, that is direction, to RTL, means right to left. So let's see what happened. First, save your file by pressing Ctrl+S or this icon button, and for checking output we will went to our browser and refresh our browser. Now you can see THEPARAGRAPHIS means that our text is displayed from right to left. So it means that BDU tag is used to change the direction of your text inside P tag or inside head tag. So go back to again our slide, and what is our next slide? This is important. How we add comments in the HTML. First thing is that what is comment? If you want to display some text that would be not displayed in browser, just in your HTML code editor for proper meaning, so you can use comments. Example elaborates the comments in which this is a comment. Remember to add more information here, and this is a P tag. We can absorb this by going to our Notepad++ file and try to type comment here. You can see we used everything in the body tag. When we have entered anything inside tags, that will be rendered in our content area of the web browser, but comments will not be rendered in the content area of our web browser. So let's see. I will type comment after heading tag. For comment, we have to add less than sign, exclamation sign, two dashes. Comments has also start tag, and end of comment is also necessary. For ending, we would type double dash and greater than sign, and here we can type any comment like this HTML tutorial tells about quotations, links, and colors. And you also see the text color of comments is green, and the text color of heading, content, and paragraph content is black. It means only heading and P tag content would be displayed on our Google Chrome content area web page, and this would be green text would be ignored by the browser. Let's see the output. First save your file, go to your browser, refresh your browser. Here you can see we have only 2 lines because this line is not rendered by the browser. This is the comment. This is ignored by the browser. This is for our understanding, for developers' understanding. We also change the direction from left to right to left to left to right. By default it is left to right. Refresh your page. Now you can see our direction is left to right, and comments is ignored by browser. Browser not render the comments. Now let's see what is our next tag. Our next tag is HTML color names. You can specify color names by 3 different ways. I will teach you that 3 ways in the later slides. First way is to write down the color name. Color names. In HTML, a color can be specified by using a color name like tomato, orange, dogger blue, medium, sea green, gray, slate blue, violet, light gray. If you type this text after color property, the color would be displayed same like as shown on your screens. Now move forward to next slide. In this slide I have elaborate the color property with the name by example. At the bottom you can see style tag have background color dogger blue, and the background color of the heading is like blue, dogger blue, and I can use background color tomato for the p tag, and the background color of the tomato is color of the p tag is tomato. Now let's try to grab this by practical example. For this I will change this heading background color to medium sea green, medium sea green, medium sea green. Spelling would be correct, and see the output on my browser by refreshing browser. You can see the background color of the heading is changed to sea green. And now let I type here style tag, style attribute to change the background color of p to violet, and save the file by clicking Ctrl plus S or by clicking on this icon, and go to my browser for checking output. First refresh the page. Now you can see our background color of the paragraph also is change to violet, means pink. In this way you can use color, background color by name. Now see what is our next slide. Our next slide is about to changing the color of the text. You can see on your screens text color. You can set the color of text. Below is the example of color with the name. First H1 color is tomato, second P color is dogger blue, and third P color is medium C green. Now try to observe this by practical example. Let change this tag color to tomato, and save the file. Go to browser, refresh your page. Now you can see the heading color is tomato. Same like that we can change the color of text color of, not color, text color of paragraph to any color that you desire. Like I change with red color, and go to my browser, refresh the page. This is look same, so try to type here some more color. There is a try to type here name of another color like dogger blue, dogger blue. Save the file, refresh our page. Now you can see the color of the paragraph is changed to dogger blue. Now let's see next slide, in which we will study about border color. What is the border color? You can set the color of borders like the example you see on your screens. First heading 1 border color is tomato with 2px solid. Second, dogger blue with 2px solid, and violet with 2px solid. Third heading. Now let's try to grab live example of this by going to our Notepad++ file and type here border 2px solid green, and save the file by pressing Ctrl+S, and went to our browser, refresh the browser to see the output. You can see the border set to green. The first parameter 2px is describes about thickness of border. If you type here 10px, the thickness of border is increased like that. And second is type of border. If you type here dotted line would be displayed like that. We can overcome some thickness of border to 5px, and let's try to add some border to paragraph also. Border 3px dashed also can be used. Yellow. Save the file by pressing Ctrl+R S or this icon. Go to your browser, refresh your browser to see the output. You can see yellow border is placed around the paragraph text. Let's increase thickness of border to see the result more efficiently. You can see dashed border is placed around the text. In this way you can use border property with different colors to set the border of any HTML tag. So now let's see what is next. HTML color values. Second way of coloring, how we give the colors in the second way. Color values. In HTML, color can also be specified using RGB values, HEX values, HSL values, RGBA values and HSLA values. In this line, I describe all types of ways to giving the color. The following three div elements have their background color set with RGB, HEX and HSL values. These three div elements background color is set with usage of three different ways. First is RGB, second is HEX and third is HSL. I will teach you more about these types of coloring with the usage of different values in next series. In next video I will teach you more about that, because now our video length is very increased. So my suggestion is to all students, they should pay attention to their work, they should follow all the examples same like that I have typed here in the notepad file. You should also use notepad file to use the all HTML content tags, see their output, try to grab, try to understand. If you confused, re-used my video, re-watch my video. Every concept should be clear in your mind, because if your concepts is clear, you could be a perfect web developer in the future, because this is the basic of website design or our course, that is front-end design. So I will meet you in next tutorials with some more tags and content of HTML Take care.